I'm at the Magnaflow booth with Samuel Hubinette, professional driver. Samuel, can you tell me what kind of driving you do?
Well, I got the opportunity to do a lot of different type of driving. This year, specifically, I started doing something called short course off-road racing. It's basically going down a motocross track on dirt with a pickup truck, very modified with a tube-frame chassis called Traxxas Torque Series. Big jumps, a lot of car-to-car contact. It's really, really cool. It's on Velocity TV, HD network. Used to call HD network, now it's Velocity TV. So that's really fantastic. On top of that, I've been doing drifting for many years in the Formula Drift Series. I'm a two-time champion, and I think so far most overall first-place finisher in the series. And I also got the opportunity to be in the Hollywood industry, doing movies and car commercials. So that's been a fantastic journey for me since I moved over here in 2001 from Sweden.
Very nice. Can you tell me about some of the movies that you've been in?
Yeah, drifting really brought me into the Hollywood industry. I have to give the credit for that. It really was very helpful. So we got to do the Fast and Furious 3, the Tokyo Drift. There's a lot of drifting there. So myself and my fellow competitors in the series, we got to do it. Reese Millen and Tanner Faust and Rich Rutherford, a good friend of mine. And we had a blast. It was fantastic. And then I got to do number 4 and also Fast 5. Got to do one of the scenes there too. So it was great. And I got to do Night and Day with Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz. We spent 7 weeks in Spain, which is not too bad. Big car chase there. So, and Crank 2 with Jason Statham. And then tons of car commercials, which is fantastic. You get to see so many beautiful locations and drive really cool, exotic cars, and definitely living a dream here.
Wow. So I'm sure you like to drive really fast and obviously do some dangerous moves. What do your family and friends think of this? Do they get nervous?
Yeah, my wife herself is actually a precision and stunt driver too, so she knows the drill, and she likes adrenaline too. So she's not too afraid when I'm out there, but definitely when I'm doing the Traxxas Torque Series, there's some big crashes happening there, and I did a few this summer. So I know she's standing on her toes, when watching me. But now we have a baby too, an 8-month-old daughter, and one more on its way. So means I've been pretty busy this summer. Yeah, but my parents, they're nervous, but not that they're used to it. This is what I've been doing since I was a kid.
And when did you start doing this? How old?
Actually, believe it or not, my dad took me to frozen lakes. I grew up above the Arctic Circle in Sweden, where they made ice tracks on frozen lakes, and he put me behind the steering wheel in his old Mercedes 300 diesel, 1976 model, and I got to start driving there, holding the steering wheel, and as soon as I started reaching the pedals, he let me go, and it was a good playground for me and really good basic for me to get into the motorsport of drifting, because you're going sideways there the whole time, and that's what I did when I was a kid. So got my first racing license when I was 16 in rallycross, and that's also a growing sport here in the States, a global rally championship and X Games, which I also did a couple years back and got a bronze medal, which was fun, and I'm looking forward to do that too. So I'm just, give me a vehicle and I drive it. I'm loving it.
So what are your goals for the next 2 to 3 years?
My goal is to keep pushing hard in different series I'm attending. It's been my living, and it's important for me to achieve good results and please the sponsors. Like Dodge is my factory sponsor, and Beef Good is for my drift team that I own. And also in off-roading, it's Mopar Ram and BF Goodrich and Sparco and all other associated sponsors. And so you really in practice, you gotta give them results. And I did this year in the Torque Traxxas series. I got 7 podiums in my first season and 4 victories. So that's my goal. Just keep pushing hard and stay on the top of my game and bring home more championships.
Well, it sounds like you've already reached your goals. I'm sure you have a few more. I have some goals here at SEMA. I'm trying to find the best cars I can find, the best products. Do you have any recommendations?
I mean, there's so much here. I haven't even had a chance to go walk around the whole SEMA floor yet, but I've been in the morning at the Mopar facility, which has a lot of great Chrysler products, some really souped up Jeep and Dodge cars, which is definitely recommended. They got some really cool products over there. I'm going to go there for the press conference now, 4:40 today. It's going to unveil some new cool stuff. And of course, Magnaflow here. They got some cool cars. We got a Challenger right behind me here, souped up with some cool aftermarket parts. So that's what I've seen so far. I'm sure there's some really cool booths over here that I haven't seen yet.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us today, and congratulations on your success so far this year.
Thank you very much.
Right.